He didn't want to be there. One particular day, Mom asked him to go down and get a can of tomato soup. I said, Mom, I don't want to. I need it. I'm busy. I can't do it. I need you, Mom. I really don't. Why don't you want to? Because I'm afraid. Son, let me tell you something. Something you need to understand. You don't need to be afraid. Because Jesus is with you. And He's in the basement. Jesus is in the basement? That's what I'm telling you. Okay. You say so. He walks up to the basement door, opens up, sort of looks in, and he says, Hey, Jesus, throw me up a can of tomato soup, please. You know, the fact is, we may believe that He's there, but it doesn't always feel like He's there, does it? You know what I'm talking about? In your head, maybe even in your heart, somewhere there, you believe what you know you believe. You see Him into the stuff you hear us say at church, and you leave, but you're in the middle of a situation where, you know what, I believe He's there, but it sure doesn't feel like He's here. I don't know where He is. Maybe you've just been praying for something and God just not moving. Nothing's happening. And then you begin to question, God, are you even there? Are you real? You ever had those questions? God, are you really even there? And if you are there, do you have the ability to do something? And if you have the ability to do it, but you haven't done it yet, you begin to question His love for you. God, are you good? Because you know what? If you really love me and you can do it and you're there, why haven't you done it? Don't you think that Lazarus' brothers, sisters, and family questions, that had the same questions? Jesus, if you really loved us, if you really care, we've seen you do it for others, why did you wait so long? Why did you wait? There's Martha. Martha. Maybe you can relate to her. She was dead in her delay. Thomas had doubt. She had some delay issues. Because in her mind, Jesus, if you had shown up a few days ago, it could have been fixed. It would have been fine. We could be having a church service right now. We could be having dinner and celebrating. But you waited too late, and now I don't even think you can fix it. She has a delay issue. John 11:17 and 21. On His arrival, Jesus found that Lazarus had already been in the tomb for how many days? 4 days. Lord, Martha said, this is what she said. She said to Jesus, if you'd been here, my brother would not have died. God, I prayed about this bill, but it was due last month. God, this situation could have been fixed. This situation, this financial situation, this health issue, if you had moved last month, or last year, or yesterday, things could have been better. But now, it's beyond hope. The situation's already dead. In the tomb, stone road in front, it's no good, and there's nothing even you can do about it now. You see, there's dead, and there's really dead, right? I mean, it's not like he just passed away, still warm, maybe a chance to revival. He's been in the tomb for 4 days. The body was cold. As a matter of fact, the King James Version says He speaketh. And you know, what else can I say except there are situations in our life that we would just say, you know what, it stinks. This circumstance stinks, it's unfair. God, I don't like it, I don't understand it, I don't know where you are, it makes no sense to me. Where are you, God? And this situation stinks. And if you had been here when I first started praying about it, you could have done something about it, but for whatever reason, you didn't show up. Now, it's over, it's done. Verse 21, now here's the delay. Lord, Martha said to Jesus, if you'd been here, my brother would not have died. So what took you so long? It could have taken you a day and a half. Maybe a day, you got on one of those fast camels, right? But it took you 4 days. 4 days. What were you thinking? Dead in your delay. Maybe this morning as you sit here, there's a situation in your life, you're dead in your delay. You've been waiting for God to move and He hasn't, and you're questioning Him, wanting to know where He's at. Seems hopeless. And the situation stinks. And her faith was just limited. Because she could only see what she